Mello TV Sports gets out of the block with some track and field news as the second fastest woman ever, Jamaica's Eileen Thompson-Herah, has made the 5-athlete shortlist for Female Athlete of the Year. Thompson-Herah successfully defended her sprint titles at the Tokyo Olympic Games, adding the 4x100-meter relay title. She also won the Diamond League 100-meter title to go with setting national 100 and 200-meter records. Thompson-Herah is up against Olympic 5,000 and 10,000-meter champion Sifan Hassan of the Netherlands, Faith Kipyegon of Kenya, the USA's Cindy McLaughlin, and Yulima Rojas of Venezuela. The 5 finalists for Male World Athlete of the Year are Joshua Cheptegei of Uganda, Ryan Cruiser of the United States, Mondo Duplantis of Sweden, Kenya's Eliud Kipchoge, and World 400-meter hurdles record holder Christian Warholm of Norway. The male and female World Athletes of the Year will be announced at the World Athletics Award 2021, which will be held virtually on December 1. On to cricket news now. The informed DeAndre Dottin today scored a half-century as the West Indies women beat Ireland women by 6 wickets in their opening World Cup qualifier group game in Harare. Dottin made 73 as the Caribbean side won at 163 for 4 in reply to 159. The opener bladed 8 fours and hit 2 huge hero maximums as she bossed an opening stand of 61 with Rashada Williams, who fell for a 35-ball 8. Captain Stefani Taylor then saw the side home with 41 not out as they won with all of 10 overs to spare. Earlier vice-captain Anisa Mohammed with 3 for 40 was the pick of the West Indies women bowling attack after they elected to field. Taylor, Hayley Matthews, and Shamila Connell took 2 wickets each as Ireland were dismissed for 159 in 43 overs. The West Indies women will next be in action on Saturday against Sri Lanka. The Sri Lankans, meanwhile, today beat the Netherlands by 34 runs on the DLS method. Pakistan defeated Thailand by 52 runs, while Bangladesh hammered the USA by 270 runs. Still on cricket, rain in Ghana today helped the West Indies' cause as they replied to Sri Lanka's big total on day 3 of the first test. Tea was taken early after rain washed out much of the post-lunch session. Only 4 overs were completed after lunch before the ground staff was called into action. The tourists resumed on 116 for 3, replying to 386. Kyle Mears adding 23 to his overnight score to fall for 45, while Jason Holder made 36. The West Indies ended the day on 224 for 9, still trailing by 162 runs. Rakeem Cornwall fell for 39 with Joshua Da Silva not out on 11. Praveen Jawarikwama 3 for 38 and Ramesh Mendes 3 for 75 are leading the Sri Lanka attack. We kick it over to football news. Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo have taken their usual places on FIFA's annual awards list for Best Men's Player of 2020-2021, joining with year's winner Robert Lewandowski. A men's list dominated by forwards was completed by Mohamed Salah of Liverpool, Kylian Mbappe of Paris Saint-Germain, Erling Braut Haaland of Borussia Dortmund, Kevin De Bruyne of Manchester City, Karim Benzema of Real Madrid, and Neymar of PSG. The 2 Chelsea players, Georgina and N'Golo Kante, rounded out the 11 candidates. There are no defenders or goalkeepers in contention for the main FIFA award, though goalkeepers have their own separate award. Italy's Gianluigi Donnarumma, who was named player of the tournament at the Euro 2020, is among the 5 goalkeeping candidates. The winner of the Women's Award last year, England defender Lucy Bronze, is nominated again, and the 13 candidates, including her national and Manchester City teammate Ellen White. Olympic gold medal winning Canada has just 1 candidate, veteran forward Christine Sinclair, 19 years after she was first voted into the top 10. No player was nominated from the United States team, which took bronze at the Tokyo Olympics. Roberto Mancini, who led Italy to the European title, is among 7 candidates for the men's coaching award. That includes Chelsea's Thomas Tuchel and Lionel Scaloni, who Argentina won the Copa America with. Ahead of the awards on January 17, a 3-candidate shortlists will be announced for each award, FIFA has said. In the meantime, Barcelona's midfielder Pedri has won the 2021 Golden Boy Award for the best under-21 player playing in a European country's top division. The 18-year-old beat England and Borussia Dortmund midfielder Jude Bellingham to the award by a record of 199 points. He played more minutes than any other Barcelona player last season, going on to play at Euro 2020 and winning Olympic silver medal with Spain. However, he has not played since September because of a thigh injury. In October, Pedri, who joined Barcelona from Las Palmas in 2020, signed a new deal with the Catalan club, which includes a €1 billion release clause. Borussia Dortmund forward Erling Braut Haaland won the Golden Boy Award last year. First awarded in 2003, it has also been won by the likes of Wayne Rooney, Lionel Messi, Sergio Aguero, Raheem Sterling, and Kylian Mbappe. On to some basketball news. NBA action as LeBron James has been suspended for 1 game for an altercation with Isaiah Stewart during Sunday's clash between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Detroit Pistons, with Stewart banned for 2 games. James was ejected for only the 2nd time in his 19-year career after an ugly incident in the 3rd period, which left Isaiah Stewart bleeding from a wound above his right eye. He clearly caught Stewart with an elbow as they battled for possession at a free throw, but Stewart then escalated things and went after the perennial all-star, drawing multiple technical fouls and also being ejected from the game. James will miss tonight's game against the New York Knicks at Madison Square Garden for recklessly hitting Stewart in the face and initiating an on-court altercation. On court last night, Kevin Durant scored 27 points as the Brooklyn Nets rallied for a 117-112 win over the Cleveland Cavaliers. Reigning NBA champions, the Milwaukee Bucks, recorded the largest halftime lead in their franchise history as they routed the Orlando Magic's 123-92. The Bucks led by 41 points at halftime, with 7 players finishing a dominant performance with double figures. The Phoenix Suns, second in the Western Conference, recorded their 13th win in a row by edging out the San Antonio Spurs 115-111. The Suns' winning streak is their longest since the 2006-2007 season, when they won 17 straight games. Jaren Jackson Jr. scored a game-winning basket with 6.7 seconds left as his Memphis Grizzlies beat the Utah Jazz 119-118, while the Sacramento Kings fell to their 8th straight defeat in 9 games at the hands of the Philadelphia 76ers, who won 102-94. Charlotte, Boston, Atlanta, Indiana, and Minnesota were also winners on the night. And those are the stories making sports news tonight. I'm Christopher Scott. Remember, stay safe and pleasant viewing.